During this fort raid, I find an absolute monstrosity of an orc with near perfect stats, the legendary quadruple 7. How will I fare against such a horrible overlord? And if this is how strong the leader of the fortress is, imagine how strong the rest of the orcs could be.
Don't you want a little taste of the glory? See what it tastes like.
I came across this horrible fortress thanks to this comment left by Free Ranger, and it's safe to say that he very much lured me in with the promise of 2 baggas and a very cool purple chosen. Yeah, he left out the fact that he's got a nuclear bomb in his throne room. Also, I've definitely lost track a little bit of who I need to raid, so let's start fresh. Leave a comment on this video, guys, with your PlayStation name, the region you want to be raided in, and also why I should raid you. Do you have any cool orcs? Is your fortress going to be absolutely horrible? And feel free to include a bet if you'd like. You know, if I raid your fortress, will you sacrifice one of your cool orcs? You know, ... Let me know in the comments, guys. Cheers. But either way, I'm not worried. I'm extremely confident. Yes. Definitely. Very, very confident. Hopefully my lads actually turn up this time. Let's see. Oh, thank God they're here. Oh, thank God. I mean, I would have easily taken this fortress single-handedly. It actually would have been quicker without my boys. My boys hold me back. But I don't want this video to be 5 minutes. For sure. Smashing on into the first point like I do in every single fort raid video. Let's see exactly who we have here.
Your puny weapons do not frighten me.
Sorry, lad, I'm gonna cut you off right there. I don't think anyone really cares about more tower dialogue. We've all heard it 1,000 times.
Time to crush your skull and rip out your heart.
Ooh, Snafu of the Pit, though. I like that name a lot. Of the Pit. Very, very cool. I like to think that he was a runt going into a massive pit fight. Maybe a tournament even. And he came out on top, and that's how he got his name. One thing's for certain here. I am going to take great pleasure in plunging the tower into this hot, spicy soup. Oh my word, that Olaf got obliterated. I'd give that performance a solid 10 and a gold medal if I could. This seems like the perfect moment to tell you guys to subscribe. You might as well. I'm doing it right now so that we can just keep watching this beautiful, majestic replay. Subscribe, lads. But if you don't want to, it's okay. And been in the soup as well. You got very lucky there, lad. Smashing on over to the next point, I find another tower.
Tried to shame me, but all you did was make me stronger. Now I know my true self, my unashamed self. I just want you to know this before I end your life.
I actually don't know if I've ever seen an unashamed tower like this before. I love it. Also, can we talk about the, faceplate he's got around his mouth? Why is it so smooth? It has, an Instagram filter on it. He's like one of those large girls on Facebook that hasn't changed their profile picture in 10 years. It's still them, with the goddamn cat ears filter on, and their face completely smoothed. Those are the vibes that I'm getting from this accessory he's wearing.
We bleed you!
An Olog of very few words. I hit one of the barrels, igniting every single Olog in the vicinity. There are actually so many Ologs in this fort. I then begin to focus on the unashamed tower. He's already broken, but I fear the soup is too far away, so I try to grill him instead. Like a Minecraft chicken you've just thrown into a campfire. And right when I'm doing that, the Deathless is taken out by one of my lads. I then decide that this is taking way too long. I'm just gonna shame him down. He's the unashamed, so this really shouldn't affect him. I actually think the game definitely missed a beat here, and they should have made it so that the unashamed can't actually be shamed. I feel like he should have countered the shamed, gotten up, fully healed, and maybe even gotten a bit of a buff from that, because he is the unashamed. Also, can you please tell me how the hell I missed this barrel? Do not goddamn say skill issue in the comment section. I will freak out. I will throw you in the hot soup myself, goddammit. While taking the second point, I noticed that a lot of my lads are down. We might not have the strongest Ologs here, but I'll be damned if my blue follower is not going to be aura farming at all times. After getting all my boys back up, we head to the third point where there is just a horde. And after smashing down 2 of the hornets' nests, 2 of my orcs are just downed upon my arrival. Guys, what is going on? Am I going to have to do everything myself? Thankfully, it seems like the defenders of this fortress are very flammable. I then get the scare of my life as this painless Olog knocks me down while I'm trying to get my lads back up. And just look at the frame rate of this QuickTime event. Thankfully, I grew up in the 90s, so I was very much able to adjust my eyes to the low frame rate. I don't know if a single Gen Z could have done that. I then smash my hammer into my own Olog, and that somehow takes out the Undaunted. Things are not looking too good for my orcs here. We are just getting outmatched at the point. And I am constantly being hunted down by the scary Painseeker. I dive on through the middle of the pack, being hunted as well by a machine, and I am just about able to get my blue lad back on his feet. And that's when, thankfully, the Caragor Tamer is doomed. But sadly, this leaves me with no time to get my Blizzard back up. And he bleeds out directly into this grating, which I imagine makes the cleanup job a lot easier. And then as I dive back into the point to try and get my lads back up, I am hit by the Painseeker again and downed. Thankfully though, I'm able to counter this dodgy frame rate. I get some distance to start laying in the hammers, but I'm being hunted down by this machine savage. I feel like I never see the machine as a savage. And that's when I actually get to talk to him. I don't know what I was expecting. That's pretty much on point. After that riveting conversation, I am just about able to get the legend up. But then one of the Ologs is hurling firebombs at me non-stop, as if it's the goddamn troubles in Northern Ireland and this lad has a bag full of Molotovs. And because of that, he gets shamed. With that shaming now done, my hands are quite full with the Executioner, which is why my lad the Caves bleeds out. But that only spurs me on to finally get rid of this dude. He scares me. And he must be gone. I'm not messing around. Get out of my sight, Executioner.
Shame.
Why are you screaming, Executioner lad? This is gonna make no difference to you. You are already so far gone. Get up, ghoul. Come on. We've got work to do. Going on to the next point, I jump down and I immediately hit a stealth attack chain. And I take out the Purple Chosen. This cool Purple Chosen that the guy even mentioned in his comment. I just immediately stealth kill. Sorry about that, lad. I'm sure he was really cool, yeah. But thankfully there are more cool orcs at the point for me to talk to.
So you think you can hold back all of Mordor now? That's idiotic, even for a paint skin.
It's truly amazing how a lick of paint can make an orc infinitely more cool. My little legs are very sore from doing all of this raiding, and that's when I spot Bruise. It's been a long time, Bruise. How are you keeping? After that lovely ride, I feel refreshed, rejuvenated, so I take the point.
Siege attack! Take cover!
You fell into a pattern, one I couldn't...
Bruise then starts chasing me. Honestly, I've got no idea why this lad would have any kind of a vendetta against me. I've only been nothing but nice to him.
Oh, wonderful! Shut up, bitch!
But thankfully I'm able to get away from the drooling Bruise and head to the point, where I dive off my grog to try and finish off this flame of war, but I'm not successful. I then hurtle myself into the nearest fireplace, igniting some of the orcs. I then have a lovely chat with the accursed.
When orcs stand together, nothing can beat us.
I've definitely met a few accursids in my day playing free Xbox, And they're always horrible. He for sure has throwing knives and no chance. I don't want any part of that. And just then, the very cool looking Moog the Red is doomed. Because I've already lost a few of my attackers, I decide to recruit this ghoul orc over to my side.
Serve me!
I then very graciously get offered another piggyback ride. This time by one of my best friends, Bruce the Chopper. I had so much fun on this ride that he decides to let me do it again. And that is when Bruce succumbs to exhaustion and has a big sleep. Rest now, sweet Bruce. You've earned it. Thankfully, the Pain Seeker is on hand to make sure that I don't need to walk ever again. My little Italian legs are tired. And while riding him around, I get an amazing front row seat to the legend taking the Flame of War's head straight off his shoulders. Oh my god, he was a bagger! I see it now, that deranged look in his eyes that all baggers have. The Pain Seeker then grabs me for a chat, and apparently he wants to take these piggybacks to the next level.
Pain. Show me what you can do. Hurt me.
I'll be honest, mate, you might be the worst Olog to piggyback. There is just spikes coming out from everywhere. You are not made for piggybacking.
Over here. Obey me.
So you must be shamed. After that, I am finally able to meet one of the baggers that the comment talked about.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Ah yes, beautiful words from a beautiful named person. I don't know what it is, but having a bag of Flame of War just seems wrong. We've already beheaded one of them, I guess let's get rid of the other one.
You are beaten.
The power of Christ compels you!
Whoa,
The power of Christ compels you!
After exercising the final bagger, I then have a rather interesting conversation with Crimp.
You made a mess of things. Battling atop Barad-dûr, taking back unashamed. I bet you're feeling pretty good about yourself. I bet I can make that stop.
That really didn't sound like dialogue that somebody called the Beggar would say. He's a goddamn outlawed tank, why would he be called the Beggar? He's not runty or pathetic at all, but he has to go. And I'm gonna get rid of him one of the most humiliating ways, which is just spamming hammers into his back. Nothing pisses me off more than an orc not living up to their name, not playing into their niche. Alright, I think it's about time we get on into this throne room and we see this potentially horrible overlord. Also, goddamn, Talion looked very cool there. And without further ado, here he is. The laughter and the crying makes it even more scary. Look at this guy. Quadruple sevens across the board. A necromancer and 3 epic traits. This might be brutal. Oh god, oh god. Do I even have a bodyguard? I don't even remember. I've lost all recognition, all recollection of what is going on right now. Alright, I'm just gonna start smashing into all of his bodyguards. Let's see if we can have an effect on it. Let's just keep as much range as we can for now. I am just laying into this, what looks to be a Stitch bodyguard Olog. He's become enraged because of course he has, because he gets enraged by 7 things. He gets enraged by just my presence. I don't think I've got a bodyguard. I've summoned in my grog. Oh god, this might go very, very badly. He is armor-proof, of course. Oh, what's the Stitch saying?
You will not capture this fortress as long as I live. And since death has no hold on me, you might as well give up now.
Yeah, thank you for that one, Stitch. A bloody Olog Berserker. That is not fun. I am getting peppered by the other bodyguard. God damn. Calm it down with the flashbangs, lad. Are you arrow-proof? Oh, of course you are. Oh, you're dangerous. Let's go see what the Dangerous is saying. If I can recruit one of these guys onto my side, that would be great.
There's no better than to go against my master. Go to your grave instead.
Oh dear, he's got a bit of a lisp. But he is dangerous. He's going to be the explosive guy. This could be very annoying. They are both enraged over there. Hopefully they start fighting each other. My Graug is still alive, surprisingly. Let's charge up the threshing sword. It's really all that I've got right now. Take this, lad. Oh god. The Olog didn't phase him at all. He didn't even feel it. Alright, I think I need to focus on the Dangerous here. He is the one that's going to lead. I've been downed. Stitch, don't you dare. Okay, they're all incredibly powerful, but I don't think any of them have no chance. Actually, the Dangerous might. He probably doesn't, but he might. Oh my god, this place is actual hell. I really wish they'd start fighting each other because they're enraged. This guy is trying to pepper me with spears. It's not gonna happen, mate. Not gonna happen today. Just gonna suck on this savage real quick, get my health back. Ah, that's better. Delicious life force. Okay, I've managed to isolate the Dangerous a little bit, and I am laying in the shots. Hitting him on the floor, hitting him with the execution. Okay, let's, you know what? Let's bring in some zombies. Let's just get some cannon fodder. Maybe that will distract some of the other bodyguards. Also, I've been fighting for so long in here that my own bodyguard has finally recharged. Where the hell's my bodyguard? Where the hell? Get in there, lad! What are you doing? Get in there, back at the torturer. Weaken him down for me, for the love of God. Oh my word, the sappers. They don't actually seem to give a shit about my bodyguard at all. They are just focused on hunting me down. The Dangerous is at half health, so yeah, let's just continue to weaken him. Big combo on the Dangerous. Massive execution. He is almost ready to join my side. Once it's a 3v2, I very much fancy our odds. Okay, he's broken. If I can just stun the other two. Oh my word, look at the long range on that. Look at that, lads. And he chooses to join. Of course he does. He's joining the winning side. The Dangerous. Or maybe he's joining my side because it's more dangerous and he loves to live life on the edge. Either way, it's now 3v2. And while they focus on the Overlord, I can try and keep the Olog busy with my hammers. Okay, never mind, that's not what's happening. I am fighting in the thick of it. I feel so much more confident fighting without having spears constantly being thrown at me. I can monitor the Overlord easily enough, and I can very easily monitor the Olog. So I am now free to fight completely freely. Ooh, the Stitch was broken there for about 1 second. Bag of the Torturer is just laying the punches into the Overlord. Come on, come at me. Come at me, Snowflake. Come on, I've got a present for you. Oh yes, he doesn't counter it. It's messing him up. He is immune to execution. Oh, that's annoying. But of course, someone with his ultimate power set, of course they'd be immune to execution. I'm just surprised this Stitch is not immune to arrows. That's a massive blunder. Okay, we've waited long enough. Now's the time. Join me, Stitch.
I swear to serve you.
You know, I really do kind of fancy a 4v1, even though the Dangerous is just running around on fire right now. Come on, lads, what are you doing? Get stuck in! The Stitch is more concerned with the normal grunts. Come on, lads. Oh my god, I've still got to be careful. This guy is still very dangerous. Oh, Bagger runs at nothing. I'm hitting him with a threshing sword. It does seem like he's activated his ultimate shield defense. But there's really no way of coming back from this. I mean, he is just in the corner right now. The Stitch is getting stuck in. Bag is taunting him. The Dangerous is running in. He wants a piece of the action. Yeah, there's no way back from this, Snowflake. You are extremely powerful, but it's a numbers game. Alright, I now believe that he is weak enough for me to jump in and steal all of the glory. Here we go, he's pretty much done. Oh, he's gone. I think the Dangerous got him with one of his poison spears. Wow, there is no glory to be had here. He died as he was chucking me off his shield. Oh, well, either way, dead is dead. That is a near perfect orc who was an overlord. What an interesting fortress. Thank you so much for submitting that. Lads, if you want to get your fortress raided, then leave a comment down below with your PlayStation name, what region you want to be raided in, and you can also tell me, like, why I should raid you. Do you have a cool orc or two? Is your fortress going to be really, really strong? Let me know in the comments, guys. Cheers.
Subscribe for more of that delicious Shadow of War content. Come on, it's probably free to do. And if it isn't, maybe it's worth the money. I don't know. I haven't checked it out yet, but you can trust me. I'm an anonymous voiceover. Those are very trustworthy.